called DC Thompson's, and they made all these magazines. So I was a sub-editor on a magazine. First of all, I worked in the fiction department, and I wrote the horoscopes for the Dundee Evening Telegraph at 16. And I wrote the horoscopes for the Dundee Evening Telegraph. But then I worked on some of these magazines. But they also did these photo stories, these photo love stories. And so they would get models, like, I model. That's me. Like, I'm like 10 years old. And I did all this modelling for these photo love stories. It was my first introduction to acting for the camera. She was nice, though. I could quite fancy her. Pity we couldn't have met under different circumstances. But my horse, you see, is kind of getting us together. And I think we finally get it together in the end. But I did loads of these.
You were 16
I was
and
probably
a half.
17 then. Maybe I was 17 then. 16 or 17, but I looked 12.
It's girly magazines.
Not girly, but like girls' magazines. Girly magazines means something else, but... there was me. I had my own series. Dance Yourself Dizzy.
Look at that. The pose on that. Top of the page.
Mary, when you see Alan performing on the stage, and I'm assuming you often go when you can, what's it feel like?
Well, a lot of pride for a start, and I think the one that sticks most in my mind for everything that he's done was when I went out to America to see him in Cabaret. I never took my eyes off him. I was just dumbstruck, really, that he'd done so well and he worked hard. That's my boy. That's it.
Boom. To round off a lovely day with my mum, the three of us are heading to the nearby Miniki Country Park to meet up with Mum's walking group, the Montefiore Amblers. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
This is Miriam. Montefiore Amblers, please pay attention. We are here. We are going to walk here. We are going to walk down here. We're going to come back here, and we're going to go here for a cup of tea.
And how far is that?
About 25 miles. Let's go. Miriam,
Okay.
lead the way. To the right, man.
To the right.
To the right.
Come on, ladies.
Come on. Fall in. I'm turning left now.
To the left, ladies. Mum has found the walking group as a great way to stay in touch with friends whilst getting out and about in nature.
The scooter helps me get out and about too, aside from a pesky crew getting in my way.
Careful, Carlo.
Yeah, get him out the way.
Oh my God, Carlo.
Christ.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, this is what I think Scottish people have very, very close to them, wherever they live, even in a big city. You have beauty within reach.
I like the trees and the countryside and the water and everything is
And
just
you've got all that within
easy
reach.
reach. Yes, within very easy reach.
And I think that affects the way people think.
Yeah. Yeah, even in Glasgow, it's like 20 minutes and you're in
You're near Loch
middle of
Lomond.
nowhere, yeah.
Does this feel like home, Alan?
Oh, it totally feels like home. Scotland will always be home for me.
It's a new day, and we've started the journey south to Edinburgh. It's breakfast time, so I've asked Alan to take a little diversion south to Cooper to drive me to a farm that grows my favourite vegetable.
I tell you what, I can see growing things here. Oh, look, they've got spring onions.
Uh-oh.
I've always eaten a raw onion for breakfast. Alan's been snootily turning his nose up at this habit for the entirety of our trip. But after today, he'll be as hooked as I am. I've organised a special field trip with a veritable banquet of onions, as we say here in Scotland, straight from the ground.
We must ask if we can take what Mummy used to call, can I have a sample, please? Gosh, it must be lovely to have a farm.
Hello.
Oh, there, pleased to meet you.
Is your farm?
Yes, yes.
Ewan Cameron's family have been farming here for 25 years. They poured a lifetime of passion into this 35-acre market garden. nurturing everything from black currants to turnips, and of course onions.
And do you have a wee shop on?
Got a wee shop on the farm, yeah. a wee
I
farm
will
shop.
be calling at that shop.
Me too.
And
But
then
we might try some samples first.
no, you're more than
Are
welcome.
those the onions there?
That's some red onions and then some
Red
white
ones.
onions and then some more red onions.
Right,
Maybe
well, that's what I'm interested
3,500.
Because I like to eat them raw, you see.
All right. Right,
My
okay.
reaction too. I'm never going to give it a go, William.
As long as they're washed. You don't eat it
Of
off
course,
the
we're not
ground.
savages. Right, this is going to blow your mind. The botanical name for an onion is Allium cepa. We made a tartan together. They called it Allium because of Alan and Miriam.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
What are the chances?
fate.
That
Kismet.
is fate.
And, this is a bit I like, we're moving on to the sexual benefit of onions, Miriam.
I took the cucumber out my mouth at that moment.
Comedy timing. The onion can enhance testosterone level in males, and it can be has been an aphrodisiac, increases libido and strengthens the reproductive organs.
Get eating your onions.
I do believe Alan's a convert.
Let's have a onion.
Well, okay, that's a bit much.
Oh, they come out easily.
Look at that.
That
missus.
is lovely.
Don't get too many of those to the pound. There we go.
So, after a quick scrub, we're ready to eat and breakfast is served.
It's time.